So I'm working out on my treadmill in my garage because if you want to get your workout in, you'll find anywhere to do it. But I hope you guys can hear me. A lot of times when I work out, I kind of mull over scripture reading that I read earlier that morning because most times I have a baby or kids with me while I'm reading my Bible, so it kind of takes me all day to really sit on what I was reading. I was reading Deuteronomy chapter 1, and it's Moses talking about how when the Israelites were scouting out their promised land, and so they sent spies and they found the Amorites in the land, which were the giants. Honestly, I find the Old Testament to be so fascinating. So if you're familiar with that story, they sent the spies, they saw Amorites or giants in the promised land. All 10 out of the 12 spies were like, we don't want to go there. But Joshua and Caleb said, with God, we can do this. So because there were more spies that didn't want to go, the Israelites started grumbling and complaining again, as they did time after time. Oh, why would he free us from this slavery and bondage we were in just to bring us and have us killed? Like, they weren't trusting God and God's plan for them. As we know, God says, okay, then you guys aren't going to see this promised land. And it even goes as far to say, Moses says that the Lord was even angry with him, which if you read back in scripture, it says that Moses was known as the most humble man. So these Israelites were complaining and grumbling so much that God even got angry with Moses and said, you are not going to see it either. Only Caleb and Joshua and the generation that is so young that they don't even know right from wrong yet. You know, I'm mulling this over and I'm thinking, God, I don't want to be like the Israelites, grumbling and complaining, not trusting you, not being obedient with what you have asked me to do. So that is my prayer today. Lord, show me where I am being disobedient, where I complain or grumble, where I'm not trusting you. Because God has good things for us. He does. And oftentimes I have fallen so short of being that person who complains in the wilderness season or in the waiting season and forgetting what God has already done for me. He's already freed me. But I'm in a waiting season for something else, which we will always be waiting for something because heaven is our home. So we will always be waiting for something. Lord, please don't let me become so complaining that I forget what you've already done for me, because what you've already done for me is enough. But because you're such a good God, you always have more good things for your children. And let us be content with where we're at and trust you to lead us to the next place that we are waiting for. So anyway, I was just thinking about that today as I'm working out in my garage, and just wanted to share my thoughts on Deuteronomy 1.